You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. Well, I don't get to cover wrestling on the main channel nearly as much as I'd like to, unless it's something like this, unfortunately. But we've got the former CEO of the WWE World Wrestling Entertainment that has some more dirt that has come out about Vince McMahon. Now, I'm going to say allegedly, but the Wall Street Journal did its research and broke this story. We don't know. We don't know for sure what happened, but it certainly seems bad. Now, the odd thing about this is not often in sports or in any organization is the face, maybe the Dallas Cowboys with Jerry Jones, is the face of a organization, the CEO, former, really and truly part of the on-air talent. And that's what makes this so crazy is Vince has been as much part of on-air talent as Roman Reigns, as Brock Lesnar, as Stone Cold Steve Austin, as DX, as The Rock, as Chris Jericho, now in AEW. But you get the point. He's been involved in some of the most successful on-air angles in the history of wrestling. And now we got this. New York Post, WWE's Vince McMahon reportedly paid $12 million in hush money to 4 women. Now, of course, I did a video a while back talking about the referee from 30 years ago that said Vince had some extreme misconduct with her. We don't know what to believe necessarily. WWE boss Vince McMahon reportedly made, quote, hush money payments totaling $12 million to 4 female employees at the Wrestling Network, all of whom signed agreements in exchange for silence on their allegations of misconduct. The bombshell report noted that 4 women who were not identified by name were signed agreements that, quote, prohibit them from discussing potential legal claims against their relationships with the 76-year-old executive. The Wall Street Journal reported on 4 hush money payments, citing sources familiar with the matter, a review of the documents detailing the agreements. Yikes. So they've seen the actual agreements, it seems. The payments date back at least 16 years and include a $7.5 million payment to a former WWE wrestler who alleged that McMahon coerced her into, Following the incident, McMahon allegedly demoted the wrestler and then allowed her contract to expire. The payment was negotiated after the wrestler and her legal team confronted McMahon in 2018. In a separate incident, McMahon reportedly agreed to pay about $1 million in 2008 to settle allegations from an ex-WWE contractor who accused him of harassment in the workplace and sending her unsolicited nude photos. The woman signed a non-disclosure agreement as part of the deal. McMahon is also alleged to have paid $1 million in exchange for the silence of a former manager who claimed the WWE boss initiated a, quote, sexual relationship with her. WWE did not return the Post request for comment. The latest allegations detailed by the Wall Street Journal followed a June report revealing McMahon allegedly made a $3 million hush money payment to a former paralegal after she alleged an affair. A spokesman told the Wall Street Journal that the company was cooperating with the board's investigation and noted that McMahon's affair with the paralegal was consensual. Wow. WWE's board is reportedly investigating that the incident as well as the $7.5 million payment to the ex-wrestler. It's unclear if the other payments are under review. Shortly after the initial report surfaced, WWE said McMahon had voluntarily stepped back from his role as CEO. While the board investigates alleged misconduct, his daughter, Stephanie McMahon, was appointed to interim CEO and chair of the board during his absence. Quote, I pledge my complete cooperation to the investigation by a special committee, and I will do everything possible to support the investigation. I have also pledged to accept the findings and outcome of the investigation, whatever they are, Vince McMahon said. Later the same day, McMahon made an appearance live on WWE SmackDown broadcast and delivered brief remarks before leaving the ring. By the way, he was also at UFC this past weekend, I think. WWE's board is also investigating claims against an executive and McMahon's confidant, John Laurinaitis, who allegedly had an affair with the same former paralegal. Jesus. Okay, so here we go. We got Vince McMahon under investigation. Got another former employee under investigation over the same woman. What the hell? What the hell was she doing? I mean, I'm just going to keep it real. What the hell was she doing in there? My God. I mean, come on. So, not saying nothing nefarious didn't take place, but geez. Come on. My God. That's absolutely crazy. So, Vince, I don't know where this is going to go, what it's going to lead to. I don't know that it means anything other than the fact maybe the WWE will keep him out of the spotlight. But I got to wonder, is he going to come off air for a while and then all of a sudden, boom, Vince McMahon makes a triumphant return to the WWE during SmackDown, during Raw. We know how this thing goes. And the fact is, Vince is one of the greatest heels in the history of wrestling. And I don't know if they can see an angle here, if they can withstand the brunt of any backlash of Vince being on screen, being on air, provided this doesn't end up with the company ousting Vince altogether. I don't know if that can happen. He owns the company. But you get the point. Get the point. That could add a little fire to a storyline. Wow. $12 million over 16 years. Unbelievable. We will watch this story. This is the second video involving this. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.